Hello and welcome to Joy Break. Today I'd like to talk to you about the word trust. In Proverbs 31, 11 and 12, it reads, "Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good and not harm all the days of her life." So on Monday's podcast, episode 3, it was about the trustworthy woman. And we talked about this scripture. And I posed a question. I said, can your spouse trust you enough to keep a secret? So I really want you to think about that. Does your spouse trust you enough to come to you with anything and everything, no matter how good or how bad it is? Can he come to you when he is worried, when he is stressed, when he's going through some anxiety about anything that's going on within the home? Or does he have to keep it to himself because he's afraid that you're going to go out and talk to your parents about it or post it on Facebook? Is he afraid that you're going to ridicule him or embarrass him in front of others? So that's very important to think about, because in today's world, it is so easy to just go on social media and post everything that's going on in the home. Everything that should be kept personal sometimes is being posted out there on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. In Spanish, we have a saying that goes, "La ropa socia se lava en casa," which means don't air your dirty laundry. Yes, a lot of things should be kept within the home. There are things that should be sacred between a husband and a wife and should never be put out there for others to read. Ask yourself this: are you your spouse's biggest cheerleader? Are you his biggest confidant? Or as they call it in this world, his biggest supporter, or BFF? You know, I hear that a lot. I hear the word BFF a lot. And sometimes I see women calling other men that's not their spouse their BFF, or another woman their BFF, but not their spouse. You know, they don't think of their spouse as their best friend. They would much rather go to someone else to talk about something that's very intimate and very personal. Well, I know that the world might think that's okay, but in the Bible, it clearly tells you in Proverbs 31, 11 and 12, that you need to confide in your spouse, that your spouse should be able to trust you with anything, and that you will never, ever do him any harm. So meditate on that scripture, and I hope that you will join me tomorrow, Monday, the 29th, for episode 4 of Jesus, Joy, and Java podcast, and we're going to be talking about the woman with skills. See you then.